Welcome everyone to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Now I know this game's been out for a few years, but I finally picked it up because I played a lot of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 when that was new. And yeah, I'm excited to bring this to the channel because I had a lot of fun with this game's predecessor. And I stopped playing it when I got even more hardcore into sim racing. And it's time to play some stuff that's more lax. And I wanted this game for a handful of reasons. I got a PC adapter from a PSVR 2, which I'm not using right now, because I feel like it'd be way easier to film this game like this than it would be in VR, because the PSVR 2 pushes my PC to its limits, and that's saying something considering my system's pretty stout. But yeah, so as you could probably guess, I bought this game and treat this more like a Euro specific shop. For those who don't know, I'm a big European car guy. I have a GTI at home, and I really just love all the German brands. Which is why right outside is this Mark 8 Golf R. Um, I was hunting down a Mark 7 GTI because that's what I own, but this one popped up first. So we've got this Mark 8 Golf R sitting right outside. I'm going to walk you guys through some of the cars we have around the shop and kind of just give you guys an overview of what this series is going to be like, because this isn't going to be a Let's Play very similar to the Pokemon Leaf Green stuff I've been doing, or the Gran Turismo 3 Prize Car Challenge stuff, or the Gran Turismo 4 German Lock, like stuff like that. This is just going to be a Let's Play where I just have fun in sandbox mode. We do some projects. I'm going to see if I can still figure out if I can do customer cars in this sandbox mode. I don't think I can, but I'm going to look. And if I can, we'll do like a sub-series built in a Let's Play called Customer States, which is where we'll work on a customer's car. Um, but yeah, most of this will just be me building cars and doing like tuning runs and stuff like that. Pretty much functioning more as a tuning shop than as a basic maintenance and like repair shop, which ironically enough in high school I took training to do. I was actually ASC certified very briefly when I was a freshman in high school, which is just crazy to think about. But anyway, let's give you guys a walk around some of the cars we have here at the shop, and I will give you guys a sneak peek into some of the other cars that will make appearances throughout this series. So like I said, right outside is this Mark 8 Golf R. I bought it at the auction house in the game. It's a pretty solid condition car. It needs a little bit of love. As you can see, the paint on the hood is a little bit rough, and the seat is a little rough. So, need to swap out some stuff on this car. We'll probably work on it at a later point. Mostly, this car is just meant to be something that I can just take to one of the test tracks in the game. I actually downloaded a workshop free roam map, which is where a lot of the cars you'll see in this stuff came from, is from the workshop. I do have a couple of the DLCs. I have the Porsche DLC and the Nissan DLC, and I believe the Mazda DLC. I didn't buy the Platinum Edition bundle because I wanted to save a few dollars and got just the DLCs I know I'll play with. Um, so yeah, this is kind of the quote-unquote runabout car, which is why it's the only one parked out here. And there's a bunch of cars hiding around here. We'll go visit the main shop in a moment, but I think in the dyno building, I think I have something hiding in here. I do. This is the 964 911 Turbo S. So this was the first full resto mod build I did in this playthrough. I got this game yesterday, and I spent 6 hours, and I built several cars, but this was the first one. So it's got a completely built engine with all the performance parts from the tuning shop. It's got the upgraded turbo. It made, I believe, 654 to the tires. 669. I made 669 horsepower and 862 newton meters of torque. I'm gonna see if I can change the units to American because obviously, I don't know kilometers and I don't know newton meters. So the American struggle. But yeah, this car is pretty sweet. I've got it riding on Carrera GT wheels as a part of the Porsche DLC. I do have a Carrera GT. It's just not here at the shop right now. It's in storage. So yeah, this car has kind of been hiding here. It usually sits in the main shop, but I moved it here because I got some projects in the shop I'm working on. So let's move on over. Nothing over there in the car wash. I believe the paint shop has one of my other cars as well. This is my other 911 that hides here. This is a 1973 911 Outlaw. So this is a fully built car. I bought it from the auto salon, so it's brand new. I'm not really planning on doing a whole lot with this car. I mostly just keep it around for exhibition purposes, so you guys can just look at it. It's really pretty. This thing is really cool. I got some cool maps. Like I said, I want to drive this thing on. We'll probably do that later on in the video, take some of these cars out for a spin. But that one hides here because, again, storage. All right, so I think that's so those are those two, and I got two in the shop. One's miss. Oh no, the Golf R was the third one. So you can only hold 5 cars at a time here. So yeah, those are the main three. So let's go visit the main shop, and I'll show you guys a couple cars that are going to be the main focus of these first few videos. So first off, we have this Audi RS2 Avant. Now this was meant to be a quick flip, which will be something we'll do throughout this series, is buy these cars that are in better condition and try to flip them for more money. This one has gone horribly wrong though, because I did some body work to it. It's got brand new doors. I had it resprayed, put some tires on it, and that's really about all I did. And I did a minor tune-up. So if you look in the engine bay here, you can't see it, but there's spark plugs and coil packs under there. Of course, typical Audi stuff. It's got red coil packs now. We upgraded the fuel rail, the throttle body, and the intake manifold, and I did an oil change on it. So you can see fresh oil in the engine there. Outside of that, I didn't really do a whole lot. I think I also did an exhaust on this car, and it still managed to make less power than it came with. So it's not been a really successful project. We're going to build another RS2 on this series very soon, which I'm really excited to do because that'll be a full-fledged race car. This one, currently, I am going to be 300 credits in the hole on this car. I bought it for 56,000 credits, and its current value is 55,000. So I need to find some way to fix this thing up a tiny bit more. I don't know if there's some other maintenance stuff this car needs. I don't think I did an air filter on this car, judging by the rusty clip on the cover here, this rusty bolt or clip, whatever that is. Um, Probably could use an air filter. So we might do that, and we'll see if we can free up a little bit of power out of it, because I believe it shows the measured power was 296 horsepower out of this car. So maybe in this video we'll do that. And then this one, this is the only non-European car in the shop, and this is a car we don't even get in the United States. This is a Hyundai i30N. I bought this car strictly because I have a friend with a Veloster N, and while I'm a VW guy and I've driven multiple Veloster Ns, and I still love the GTI and the Golf R more, I do love these cars, so I was really excited to get one in the shop. This is a full resto mod in progress, which we're going to work on in a later video. I've got its engine over on the engine stand already. It's just a bare block right now, but I'm going to be building this engine in due course. So let's mess with the RS2 to get started. So this car, like I said, is meant to be a quick flip. I do have another RS2 waiting. That's going to be a full resto build. So yeah, let's go ahead and pull the air filter cover off. One thing that's different with this than Mechanic Simulator 2018 that I immediately found out is the rusted bolt. So as you can see, this bolt seized. So I'm gonna hit it with WD-40. I don't remember you ever having to do that in Car Mechanic 2018. I could be wrong. This filter is 67%. So yeah, that needs. It could probably use a filter. So we'll go ahead and order one from the tuning shop, and we'll just get this one. 1% increase in power, but I'd rather, be safe than sorry. Oh, I bought the wrong one. Look at that. I'm terrible at this. So it's the inline 4B variant of the air filter. So I might as well go ahead and get a cover as well for it. Let's see if I can't remember. I'm guessing it's going to be the inline 4B variant. Where is? I guess there isn't a cover for that variant, so we'll just get. Oh, there it is. I knew it was hiding in here somewhere. Alright, so now let's go ahead and put our air filter in, as well as our air filter cover. Fresh bolts as well, looks much better, doesn't look so jank and tore up. Alright, we'll shut the hood, and I think that will hopefully get us out of the hole. There's still 139 credits in the hole. I'm trying to think of literally anything else. Just to break even on this car, because this car is really not going to be worth anything. Let's see. Obviously, we've got some fluid stuff going on here. These bottles could use some replacing. I don't see anything. I mean, I see this rubber bushing down here needs some work, and I do have a fresh bushing I can go ahead and install. So why don't we do that? We'll see if that helps, because that's a spare part I've already gotten, because I've invested a lot of time into buying as many rubber bushings as humanly possible, as you can see. Because that was always a part in Car Mechanic 2018 that I was really sick of running out of. Let's see, does that help? Nope, we're still 128 in the hole in this car. Well, shoot. I'm trying to think of what else we could do to get this thing, like, perfect. How's that battery looking? Battery looks perfectly fine. I'm not seeing anything in particular that really needs to be replaced right this second. I mean, these bottles are these reservoirs are a little bit you know, rough looking, but I don't think that replacing those will get us out of the hole entirely. We do have the intercooler though, so maybe we can go ahead and upgrade the intercooler on this car. We'll do that. We'll go ahead, shut the hood and we'll raise it on the lift. I'll see if I can find the medium intercooler from the tuning shop. Let's just type this, make it easier. Cool, there is an upgraded intercooler, so we're going to go ahead and buy that. Alright, let's get under here. If I can get to it. Alright, then we'll do part mounts. Oh, that intercooler was shot. No wonder. That's probably a big reason why this car made so little power on the dyno. So I think that may be helping us break. Look at that, 260 credits profit. I'll take that any day. That is breaking even at the minimum. I mean, it sucks we had to do so much work to this car. Like I said earlier, I think I went through it already, but just to recap, we did a full tune-up on this car, spark plug coil packs, intake manifold, fuel rail, throttle body, all of which have been upgraded performance components, full exhaust, now the intercooler. And what else did I replace on here? The air filter. So yeah, I mean, this thing should make a couple horsepower more. Like we said, it made 296 horsepower on the last run on the dyno. So let's go ahead and swap it out with the 964 and go ahead and see what this thing does on the dyno. Don't expect it to be anything too crazy here. Survey says... Look at that. All that work just to break even on the stock horsepower. Hey, I'll take it. It's better than 296. So we gained about 20 horsepower off of just doing the air filter and the intercooler. So that was a huge help for this car. And I'm sure with some extra maintenance and like getting the engine rebuilt and stuff like that, this thing would be great. But we've wrapped up this quick flip and it was not a success, unfortunately. But it does make its full power, which is now really nice to have. So obviously you can see there is some stuff that is still lit up. A lot of the bodywork is lit up here in this less than stellar category. Like I said, this car wasn't meant to be a full rebuild. This was meant to be a quick sell. So yeah, we are going to be saying goodbye to this RS2 immediately, which I know you guys are probably going to be like, oh, come on, man. You just got us started on this car. But I think to take it out one last time, see what this thing can actually do, because I haven't driven a single car in this game yet. We're going to take it to one of the workshop maps. I've got a handful that we can go to. We got cities. Probably the one I really want to do as a Gran Turismo player is here. Costa di Amalfi. Someone ported this track from Gran Turismo into this game, and I am so happy about that. All right. So, of course, this is done on keyboard. I can't use my wheel with this, which really sucks. That turbo flutter, though. So this is going to be different. I've never played this track on a keyboard. This thing is fun. I mean, I'd much rather be using my wheel right now with this. But hey, if I was going to drive a car on a keyboard, let it be this game, I guess, on this track. It handles surprisingly well. The physics are like very forgiving, but I guess they have to be if you're going to play on a keyboard. I imagine on my Steam Deck, which I just installed this on, that this game with a controller probably be a little bit more fun to drive. I just don't have a controller hooked up to this right now. ESC is definitely interfering here, but this thing is a champ around here. A little bit of a wall tap there, no biggie. I I don't think it's going to hold that against me at all, but if it does, we'll fix it. Oh, it hated that. The brakes definitely don't play nice with this car. That's another thing I forgot I did. I did a brake job on this car. Being a little safe here. Oh, the poor suspension. Into the hairpin. You guys remember from the GT4 German lack stuff how aggressive these corners are right here at the end. This is still so cool, so imported this track in. Alright, so a 226. Not too bad. Alright, let's see if it held against me, the handful of wall scrapes. Because we'll definitely have to repair the car if I have to deal with that. Okay, it didn't. Cool. Well, I guess on that note, let us say goodbye to the RS2. Fun car. Definitely was super fun to experience there. Unfortunate that it didn't work out getting us money quickly. So yeah, let's go back to the main shop and move in our next victim. So obviously, I want to mess with the Golf R at some point and see about getting it dialed in. Do some bolt-ons with it. I'm not gonna do a full engine rebuild on this car because I don't. It's only got 17,000 kilometers, and it's in really good shape mechanically. And I think all it needs is some bolt-ons, some cleanup, and this thing will be perfect. I probably will redo some of the body work on it just because I feel like that this has just gone beyond repair on these things. And once we do that, this thing will be mint. We'll just do a bolt-on, full bolt-on car, and that'll be what we do in the next time out. But let's go ahead and get down to the parking and see what kind of cars we got. So I got an Audi TT waiting to go here. I think we are gonna get the TT Mark 1 here. This is kind of a sneak peek of some of the cars you guys might expect to see here in coming videos. There's a lot of stuff to be excited about. So we're gonna go ahead and go pick up my Mark 1 TT. And this will be a car we'll work on in future videos. This is going to be another quick flipper. Right now, we're 1900 in the hole, so I feel like this will be a quick one to make a good flip on. So our 1.8T 20 valve engine, our 5 valve per cylinder engine, a really cool engine from this era, and I love it to death. I love the 1.8T. 225 horsepower, so this is a later, higher spec 1.8T. Does it start? It does start. Coolio. All right. Well, I guess for now, we're going to wrap this one up. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video where we're going to dive into another quick flip with the TT, as well as give this Golf R some love. So thank you all, and I will see you guys next time, and take care, guys.